Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Moon Goddess, and today we are pulling for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for Gemini. Okay, so we're going to start with our African Goddess Oracle Rising deck just to get your overall energies. We thank you, God. We thank you, Spirit. We thank you, Universe. We thank you, Ancestors. We thank you, Spirit Guides. I'm asking that we get the overall energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, the goddesses that need to communicate with Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. We have Resistance, Divine Lineage, Resistance, and then we'll get one more for you, Gemini. If you hear any noises in the background, please excuse the noises in the background, please. Thank you. Okay. And that is grounding. Okay, so your overall energy, divine lineage, resistance, and grounding. This is interesting, Gemini. Let's get the guidances. Let's get the guidances and the energies for these goddesses, and then we'll clarify. All right, so we're going to call the goddesses forward. All right, so the guidance for the goddess of divine lineage is your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. The embodiment is your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. Okay. And then we're going to bring forth the goddess of resistance. Okay. The guidance is you are scared that you are going to mess it all up. You may have stumbled, but this is a new day. Learn to show up for yourself. The embodiment is you ghost your own dreams and resist your own magic. Stop holding back, worrying, and pretending to seek perfection that will never come. When it comes to you stepping into your greatness, resistance keeps you stuck. Resistance blocks growth, creativity, and evolution. Resistance may look like procrastination, laziness, disorganization, excuses, or lack of motivation, but there are deeper forces at play. You are resisting the force you really are. Okay, yeah, this is interesting, Gemini. All right, and then the last goddess is the goddess of grounding. Okay, the guidance is protect your magic. Your heart is your own. Your body is your own. Your mind is yours. Your truth and story are your own. Be rooted in truth. Create healthy boundaries. The embodiment is your energy is unsteady. Breathe. Come into the present. Say out loud, I am here. Trauma, stress, overwhelm, anxiety, and fear disconnect you from your body. Grounding keeps you present. When you feel rootless or unsettled, come back to your breath. Meditation and breath work are grounding. Try earthing, connecting your feet to soil. Free riding, clapping, stomping, and rubbing your hands together are all grounding. Okay? But yeah, Gemini, it sounds like for some of you, there's some blockages that are happening in regards to your intuitive and spiritual energy. Okay, that maybe you need to address. Okay, there can be some things that you need to confront in regards to yourself. Divine lineage is also family, like it's the ancestors, like the embodiment was saying, but this is also in regards to family as well. Okay, your ancestors are guiding you. You're being guided by your ancestors. Okay, for some of you, you are doing some work where you're looking into some ancestry. Maybe you're trying to get to the root of some things. With grounding here, it's like maybe you're taking some time to really hone in on the energies that you're getting when you're doing your ancestral work. All right, so let's just clarify. Can I get some energies and some messages for Gemini? Okay, oops, all right. So you got communications coming in very fast for you, okay? So there's a situation that's happening. The Emperor here, some boss-like energy. Temperance is here, so you're being patient. Let's see. Oh, Lord. Okay. Standing your ground with a situation, but also walking away from certain situations. Starting new creativities and a whole new situation happening for you. Something brand new coming in for you, or wanting to come in for you. We got the World card here. All right, so let's see. Let's see, Gemini. So overall with this reading, Gemini, it looks like some of you are kind of afraid to start a new journey. And I think that's where the resistance is coming in from. Okay? Some of you may be getting intuitive messages. Some of you may be getting intuitive messages that are telling you to move forward with some type of action, some type of something that is brand new, okay? Some of you could actually be moving with this Eight of Wands here. It's either fast-moving communication coming into you. With this Emperor here, it's like boss-like energy. It's very stern. It's very straightforward. It's very like, okay, I have to do what it is I have to do. There's patience involved here with this Temperance, just taking that time and just trying to plan things out. But also with the Seven of Wands here, you're standing firm on a decision that you're making to walk away from something. Okay? Some of you are resisting with the divine lineage, resistance and grounding. This is on a deeper scale. Some of you, this is actually a physical move. For some of you, you're being called to make some moves spiritually. You're being called to stand firm in some decisions that you need to make spiritually that are ultimately connecting you to spirit. Okay? Which is probably where this grounding is coming in at, because there's like with the resistance, there can be some anxiety. There can be some anxiety and there can be some, questions, some doubts maybe about this idea that you're looking to bring into fruition, or this new start that you're looking to do. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is all brand new energies coming in, creative wise. This is brand new ideas coming in. And with the Fool here, it's brand new starts. But it's also, the World here means that you're completing a cycle. Okay, so it's like a cycle is definitely coming to an end, and something does want to present itself to you. Let me see, Gemini. Let's clarify with the Rider deck. What is this energy for Gemini, Spirit? Can we clarify this energy for Gemini? What is it that they need to make a decision on or move forward from, or not feel resistant about starting? What is this energy for Gemini? Okay. Page of Swords. So, let's see. With that Page of Swords, it's like, okay, and the Sun here, yeah. This is coinciding with the World. The Sun, starting a new cycle, shining, being able to be seen. Maybe you're afraid of how people are going to see you, based off of either some messages that you may be getting that are coming in very quick, some very intuitive messages that are making you have to make a decision on what it is that you're going to do with yourself. Okay? Maybe you're afraid of how people are going to see you when you come with this new discovery, or when you come with this new idea, or when you come with this new mindset, this new attitude. Some of you definitely need to take some time to meditate. You have been grounded in yourself. The World card came out again. World card came out again. Some other cards flipped themselves over. The Fool card. So it is ultimately in regards to you wanting something, you completing a cycle and starting a new cycle. Okay? Let me just see. Some of you are afraid. That's where this resistance comes from. Or some of you just are really taking your time with doing something. Really taking your time with doing something. The Ace of Pentacles came out again. So you definitely have some new ideas that you want to bring into fruition that are ultimately going to put you in a boss type of energy. Okay, the Queen of Wands is, you know, very bossy. That Emperor is also as well. Very boss-like energy. But then you have the Seven of Cups. It's like your brain is all over the place. You're kind of all over the place with this decision that you want to make. So maybe that's where this patience is coming in at. And then you have the Strength card here. Okay. And that's also with Leo energy. There's Sagittarius energy. You have some ideas, some decisions that you have to make, Gemini. You're feeling resistant because it's a new start. It's something brand new for you. Maybe you're a little worried. Like I said, some of you might be a little anxious. Some of you might be moving away. For some of you, you might be moving away to a place where your family roots are. Okay? For some of you might be thinking about moving away to somewhere where you either have family roots there or you have some family history there. And maybe there's some resistance because there's going to be some things that are going to be uncovered. That are going to call for you to make some decisions. But ultimately, these things have to happen. And this is kind of what happens when you come to the world, or when it's talking about the world, it's talking about closing out a cycle, making it through some things, making it through all the challenges and things like that, making it through all the ups and downs, trials and tribulations, and ultimately you came out on top. It's the last card of the Major Arcana, which is basically saying this is the end of the journey, but then there's a start of a journey. So it could be an end of where it is that you are currently and the start of something new. Divine lineage is here, so you are definitely being guided. You're definitely being guided. There's definitely answers that are coming in for you. Like with this Eight of Wands, it's either, for me, it can either be fast moving communication, something coming in very fast, someone coming to offer you something very quickly, or it's also an actual physical move, you moving up and just going. But you're definitely being pushed to do something different, and you have to. The Eight of Cups is about, you know, leaving things behind and just moving forward. Okay? Leaving things behind and moving forward. But be patient with yourself, Gemini. Be patient. Stand your ground, okay? Stand your ground. Take some time to breathe, okay? Because for some of you, maybe you're finding some things out about yourself. You're finding some things out about your family. Divine lineage, you're finding some things out, and it's making you feel like I gotta figure this out. I gotta do what I have to do for me. I gotta go out and maybe start something and do something different for myself because I'm tired of X, Y, and Z, or this cycle that the family is always in. I can't do this generational curse, this generational cycle, this generational something, and it's making you very anxious because it's like, you know, you're just ready to just do it. Which, you know, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that, you know. And don't pay attention to the ideas that, you know, there's nothing going to come from you going out and looking for those things. Going out and searching for those answers. Some of you might be really looking for answers. The King of Swords. Yeah, that's what it is. The King of Swords, it came out in the reverse, so you don't have the answers. So some of you are looking for answers. Some of you are definitely looking for answers in regards to some things. And some of you might be scared of the things that you find out, but you're definitely being guided. There's something about you, Gemini. Some of you are very clairaudient. Okay, some of you are, you can hear messages, and sometimes you don't know if it's you thinking these things or if it's actually your ancestors or spirit guides telling you things. But there is definitely something. It's time for you to, you know, move forward from situations that aren't, you know, growing the way that you want them to grow. There's something way more interesting for you on the outside of your resistance. You definitely have to have the strength and the courage to move forward. Okay? It's time for you to not be afraid. Whatever it is that makes itself known, Gemini, whatever it is that makes itself known, take it. Okay? Take it, learn, and just, you know, meditate on it. Don't be afraid. All right? Do not be afraid. Let's just clarify with some last messages from the Unshakable Inner Peace deck for Gemini. Messages for our Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Gemini, it says, rise above it. It's not yours to carry. You are an empath. How can you detach from the drama? Okay, so for some of you, this is what I'm saying. It's like you feel a lot of things. For some of you, like I was saying, you're clairaudient. For some of you, you feel a lot of things intuitively. Rise above it. It's not yours to carry. Some of you are afraid, like I said, that you're repeating generational cycles. Okay? But you're not. You're doing what it is that you have to do in order for you to break generational curses. And sometimes it can be scary. When you are breaking generational curses, it's never a comfortable place. Okay? It's not yours to carry. It's yours to release. You're no longer carrying this generational cycle, okay? Rest, renew, and recharge. What does your body crave and need right now? All right, so this is in regards to, you had divine lineage, you had resistance, and you had grounding, okay? So this is ultimately in regards to grounding yourself, okay? Take some time to ground yourself. Meditate. Don't overthink, okay? Something has just happened that's making you overthink some things, okay? And just take some time and just breathe. Just breathe, Gemini. It's all going to be okay. All right. And then the last one you have is the Great Awakening. Walk in your truth. Stand firm in your light. How can you trust yourself more? You see what I'm saying? You got that Seven of Wands energy as well. That's standing firm. That's not playing no games. That's just being 100% straightforward, knowing what it is that you're doing. You're on a journey to break a generational cycle. You're on a journey to break a generational curse. And I think that's ultimately the message with the World card, meaning something was in completion, and the Fool card, meaning something is about to start. You literally have the World card is the last card. The Fool card is the first card of the major arcana. So something is completely ending and something whole brand new is starting that's going to require you to be rested, to be meditated, to be understanding of the fact that you're breaking this curse. You're not a part of this curse. And also for you to be as firm as you can be in those things that you're going to be doing. Okay? Who, Gemini? You got some very big things that you're going to be doing. Okay? But you're going to do it. You have the strength, you have the courage, you have your ancestors behind you. And not only your ancestors, like I said, it doesn't ultimately have to be, it can also be family too, divine lineage. You have your family behind you. You have your ancestors, your spirit guides, your archangels, your guardian angels. You have all of that behind you, backing you up. Okay, Gemini? So thank you so much for listening to this reading. If it resonated with you, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Okay? Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.